for Shiny Shiny in Tech Digest, and here I've got the very first Google Android phone, the G1, which is obviously based on a HTC device, and it's available on T-Mobile. Now, obviously the most exciting thing about this is the OS, it's Android. Having said that, there's a lot of interest in the handset itself, mainly because it is the first handset that we've seen this OS on. So just a couple of things about that. You'll notice that it's got a fantastic touchscreen. It really, really is incredibly responsive. Certainly the best we've seen since the iPhone. On a par, I don't know whether it beats it. It probably doesn't because it's not multi-touch or anything like that. But it's very, very responsive. It's very bright. It's nice. Overall, actually, I'd say that it looks a lot nicer than I expected it to. When I saw it in previews, build quality wasn't great, but actually it's got quite a nice finish. It's got quite a nice whip like that, and we like those. What it does have, it's not perfect. You've got your QWERTY keyboard under there. Unfortunately, headphones proprietary socket down there rather than 3.5mm. Why would they do that? I don't know. The camera is better than the iPhone. I'm sorry, we are going to have to compare it to the iPhone, guys. Sorry. It's 3.2 megapixels. Having said that, there's no flash. It's not fantastic quality. You're not going to buy this for the camera. So, there you go. Handset, quite nice. But what you really want to see is the operating system. So, come over my shoulder and I'll show you what it does. So, first thing you'll notice is that this is their unlocking screen. The idea is you pick a shape and every time you want to unlock it, you do that same shape. Is that at all secure? I don't think so really, but I guess it's not a security function, it's more so that you don't accidentally start dialing people in your bag. Now, this is the main screen. All these things, you hold it down, you get a little haptic feedback thing, you can drag them all over the screen, like so. And then also, this is, if you go over slightly, that's where you'll find your Google search. Now, what is immediately apparent about this is that this is a very Google-centric phone. You've got Google search, you've also got Google email that pops up, you've got Google Maps in there. It's a Google phone. Now, if I take it down, one of the applications I downloaded was a Twitter application, which you can see there. And I'll take you to the marketplace, which is here. And that's split into applications, games, and then you can search for things specifically if you want to find, for instance, a Twitter application. Now, having had a brief play around with this, it's not up to speed yet. People haven't made hundreds and hundreds of apps. For instance, if you look in Twitter, there's 2 applications, whereas if you look in the iPhone App Store, there's many, many Twitter-based applications. So what you kind of get from this is that actually it's got potential, it's not there yet. There's YouTube comes automatically loaded. So if I choose a video, Cat Williams cartoon, for instance, automatically switches to landscape. Being 3G, it should load relatively fast. There we go. So this is using 3G. This is not. This isn't Wi-Fi. So there you go. You get that. Along the bottom there are the hard keys. So there's a home button, call, end call, and then back one screen, which is very useful. And I'll just show you. It's when you swing open that it automatically switches to landscape. So then obviously you're scrolling through your applications like so. So there you go. Let me just scoot around the camera again and I'll tell you my actual thoughts. So, should you go out and buy yourself a T-Mobile G1? Personally, I'd say no. I'd say actually this operating system has an awful lot of potential. The applications are obviously going to be a really big thing of it, part of it. There aren't hundreds out there yet. You probably need to wait a while for the developers to really get on board and see exactly who's buying this kind of thing so they can make more stuff. Also, the handset, it's clunky, basically. It's thick, it's chunky, it's got a weird kicking thing here that I guess is ergonomically supposed to mould to your face, but it's not that attractive. When this operating system turns up on another phone, I don't know, maybe like the HTC HD Touch, something like that, that's when it will become interesting. That's when I think you might be interested in going out and buying it. Presumably, you've got to assume here that you're a fan of Google already, because this is a very Google-centric phone, unsurprisingly.